Nice to see you again.
Good to see you again.
Hi.
How are you?
Dr. Richard, our medical director.
Nice meeting.
This is Peggy Shen, our CEO.
I met you before at Chi
Yes,
Foundation.
yes.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
That's what we
Yes,
talked
that's
about.
exactly right. Last week, last Friday.
We just did a haircut.
Hello.
Yeah, we have reporters from
Okay.
NTD TV station.
Pleasure to meet you. Good to meet you.
We document you're here.
I know, I can tell.
That's,
see you before.
Mr.
Oh
Chen.
yes, good to see you again. Hey. How are you?
Nice to see you, with Journal. Thank you.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Okay, Commissioner,
Well,
take your
pleasure.
seat.
Thank you
Take
so
your
much.
seat.
You want tea, water, or something?
Oh, you know what? I'll have some tea. Like that always helps.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much. You know,
Yeah, please.
Oh,
I've been looking forward to this meeting. We spoke last week, and you know, I participated in the fair.
right.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Lydia. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So our other guests, they have their own drink.
I can see.
They have special drink.
Yeah.
If you want some iced tea, you're welcome.
This is good. This is good.
Okay.
It's too hot.
Okay, just have a nice tea.
Great. Shirley, Karen.
Karen.
I wanted to introduce our team.
Of course.
Okay. Dr. Richard Ng, our medical director. He was trained in internal medicine as well as gastroenterology. So double boarded doctor working for Kaiser. Karen Jung, our operating, what is it called? Chief Administrative Officer. Okay, she is my right hand, and Shirley is our Director of Public Relations, and Andrew Wong, our Public Relations Associate, Senior Associate. Okay.
Pleasure. Thank you for having me, and
Okay.
quite, you know,
It's wonderful
very nice.
place. Everyone drinks.
Okay.
Have a seat. This is iced tea. You want some iced tea?
I'll have some tea here.
Okay.
Well, thank you for making this time. As you know, I wanted to come meet you, because it's something that I value. To visit organizations and community, and Lily has been amazing. She's been organizing meetings with me. I just came from CPC.
Yeah.
We had a great conversation. I visited their senior center, and they have a lot of programs, so it's wonderful.
They have a different sector. So let me introduce what CAIPA is. Right? CAIPA is a Coalition of Asian American, IPA. IPA stands for Independent Practices Association, meaning that our doctors, they are not hospital affiliated.
Okay.
They're all independent, much like, you know, our counterpart, SOMO,
Oh yes.
right? So most doctors are also independent, right? So our it's like you could see that, okay, so most is for Hispanic, mostly for Hispanic population, where CAIPA is mostly Asian American population. Within our sector, we also have Korean, we have Filipino, Burmese, what else? We don't have Japanese one, do we? We do. We have a Japanese, yeah. So we are more. We're more of Pan Asian, right? So Vietnamese and also Vietnamese. We have quite a few Vietnamese doctors. So how did we start it? We started when we were back in 1994. When we were a few pocket of independent physicians were working in downtown hospital. It's called downtown then. I don't know how long you've been here in the New York City area. But anyway, downtown hospital, and they were actually being discriminated at that time. So why are they being discriminated? They, the physician will refer a patient to their colleague who are also Asian American to be having some kind of general surgery done, right? When they went to the hospital, the chief of surgical department would say, no, your doctor is not good enough. We, the hospital, have much better surgeon, right? So they switched the patient on the doctor. So of course, the surgeon went over to the hospital, ready for surgery. he cried foul, right? So that's when my doctor, my boss, Dr. George Liu, and a handful of doctors say, this is not unbelievable. We can't operate under that. So they held a first meeting in the New Downtown Hospital's physician lounge. That created a ripple effect. The head of the hospital, president, CEO, all came and said, oh, we love Chinese doctors, you know, we want to work with you, and things like that. And that's when they saw that change can be made, because, you know, to be honest with you, the Lower Manhattan Hospital, Downtown Hospital, 40% of patients are Asian.
I know, yeah.
Right? So how can you discriminate against the Asian doctors at that time, right? So we started from there. And then because of the HMO hitting the East Coast, HMO control most of the patients, the doctors say, wait a minute, if my patient sign up with Health First or other health plan, if I didn't participate in the health plan, then I can't see those patients, right? I'm gonna lose these patients. So they decided that, no, we have to get together, form an independent practice association, and negotiate contracts with these payers. And that's what, in a gist, right? That's what that IPA stands for. We stand up for our doctor to negotiate contract between the payer, which is health plan, and the doctor, so that, let's say the doctor did some procedure, how much are they gonna get paid, right? So this is the main function of the IPA. But as healthcare gets more complicated, the government is ratcheting down on the funding, so they want all the doctors to provide additional more services, but with less money. How do you do it, right? So the government mandate that now, hey, IPA, hey, we're only gonna give you this much per person, okay? You gotta manage it. They tell the payer, and the payer, the insurance company, turn around and say, hey, IPA, we only have $300 per patient, okay? If you can't manage the patient within $3 a month, then you're gonna have to eat it. You're gonna have to eat the loss, right? So how do we kind of preserve this type of business? We don't have a choice, meaning because we're immigrants, right? We have a niche market. Most of our patients are of Chinese descent, right? They have nobody else to go to. Not that they don't have a choice, they can't communicate, right? The language barrier is probably the most difficult hurdle for them to, hook over, jump over. So we're there to help the government to manage these patients. And you know what? We manage so well. Every year, we save millions of dollars for the health plan. And that's why if you go ask any health plan, they would say Kaipa is the best IPA. Why best? Because our patient don't end up, 60% our patient go